Inside every modern Coca-Cola factory, the first and most protected stage of production begins with what the world knows as merchandise number 7, the legendary secret formula. Only a very small group of people have access to the exact recipe, and the ingredients arrive in coded containers to maintain secrecy. Once these ingredients enter the factory, they are directed to a secure syrup room, where precision, hygiene, and automation take over. The syrup is the heart of Coca-Cola. It starts with purified water that goes through multi-stage microfiltration, carbon treatment, reverse osmosis, and UV sterilization to remove any impurities. After purification, the water becomes the base for the concentrated syrup. Next, measured amounts of high-quality sugar, or high-fructose corn syrup are added. Modern factories use massive stainless steel tanks that can hold thousands of liters, and digital sensors ensure the sugar concentration stays exactly within the Coca-Cola standard. After sweetening, natural flavors, caffeine, caramel color, and the signature Coca-Cola concentrate are introduced. These ingredients are mixed in carefully controlled temperatures to maintain flavor stability. Throughout this process, lab technicians continuously sample the syrup to check taste, color, aroma, and consistency. Even the smallest variation triggers an automatic correction. Nothing is done by guesswork. Every ingredient is scanned, weighed, and logged in the factory's digital system. Robots handle most of the heavy lifting, sealing and transferring of ingredient containers to reduce human contact. Once the syrup reaches perfect uniformity, it is pumped into giant sealed holding tanks. These tanks are connected to cooling systems that keep the syrup at precise temperatures to prepare it for carbonation and bottling. This completes the first major step, transforming purified water and carefully measured ingredients into the iconic Coca-Cola syrup, ready to be mixed, carbonated, and bottled. The entire process is highly automated, ensuring every bottle tastes identical no matter where in the world it is made. With the syrup ready, the next phase in Coca-Cola production is carbonation and mixing, an exact scientific process that gives Coca-Cola its famous fizz. Carbonation doesn't just add bubbles, it creates the sharp, refreshing bite that people recognize instantly. First, more purified water is chilled to near freezing temperatures. Cold liquid absorbs carbon dioxide, CO2, much better than warm liquid, so factories keep this water between 0 degrees C and 4 degrees C. Once chilled, the water is moved into carbonation chambers. These chambers pump CO2 under high pressure directly into the water, dissolving it to form carbonic acid, which provides the crisp taste Coke is known for. At the same time, the previously prepared syrup is pumped into automated proportioning machines, where precise ratios are maintained. The global Coca-Cola standard is around 1 part syrup to 5 parts carbonated water, though it may vary slightly based on local taste preferences. These machines can mix thousands of liters per hour, ensuring a continuous flow to the bottling area. Sensors monitor pH levels, carbonation levels, temperature, and syrup-water ratios. If anything deviates even slightly, the system automatically corrects it. This ensures every bottle of Coca-Cola tastes exactly the same whether it is made in Atlanta, Karachi, Dubai, or Tokyo. The freshly mixed Coca-Cola then travels through stainless steel pipelines to the filling line. Before reaching the filling machines, it passes through cooling coils to maintain the low temperature required for bottling. Cold Coke holds carbonation better, preventing excess foaming and maintaining quality. Quality control labs continuously test samples from the mixing stage. They measure bubble size, pressure, sweetness balance, and acidity. Any batch failing the strict standards is rejected and recycled. This uncompromising quality ensures Coca-Cola always maintains its global taste identity. This stage marks the transition from raw materials to the finished beverage. The Coca-Cola is now fully mixed, carbonated, chilled, and ready to be bottled, all within a highly automated system designed for absolute consistency and safety. Once the Coca-Cola mixture reaches perfection, it travels through sealed stainless steel pipes to the high-speed bottling area. Modern factories are capable of filling 40,000 to 60,000 bottles per hour, making the bottling stage one of the most impressive parts of the entire process. It begins with empty bottles, either glass, plastic, PET, or cans, arriving on conveyor belts. These containers are never used directly. They must undergo strict cleaning procedures. Plastic bottles are blown from preforms using high-pressure air, while glass bottles are washed with hot water, sterilized with steam, and rinsed with purified water. Every bottle is inspected by laser sensors that detect even microscopic defects. Once cleaned, the bottles move toward the filling carousel, a massive rotating machine with dozens or even hundreds of filling nozzles. The chilled, carbonated Coca-Cola is dispensed under pressure to prevent loss of carbonation. The entire process is timed to milliseconds to avoid foaming and ensure uniform fill levels. Immediately after filling, the bottles move to the sealing unit. PET bottles receive airtight caps tightened by robotic torque systems. Glass bottles receive metal crowns, while cans are sealed using high-pressure rollers. Seals are tested to ensure no leaks, because even a tiny leak can cause carbonation loss and ruin the product. Next comes labeling. High-speed machines apply printed labels with perfect alignment. Smart cameras inspect every label for accuracy, barcodes, batch numbers, and expiry dates. Any bottle failing inspection is knocked off the line automatically. The completed bottles then move to the packaging area, where they are grouped into packs, typically 6. Robots load the bottles into crates or shrink-wrapped bundles. Automated forklifts transport the finished packs to the warehouse, where they are stacked in towering rows using precision logistics. This entire bottling line is designed for maximum hygiene. Workers must follow strict cleanliness protocols, wear protective clothing, and enter through air showers. The goal is to reduce human contact to near zero. In some factories, the entire bottling operation takes place in a sealed environment with only robots performing tasks. With the bottles sealed, labeled, inspected, and packed, Coca-Cola is almost ready to begin its journey to stores, restaurants, and homes across the world. The final stage of Coca-Cola production focuses on quality control, safety, packaging, and distribution. Coca-Cola's global reputation depends on every bottle meeting strict international standards, and modern factories operate with advanced laboratories and high-tech monitoring systems. Quality control starts from the moment ingredients arrive and continues until the finished product leaves the factory. In the final stage, random bottles from every batch are sent to the lab for chemical, microbiological, and sensory testing. Technicians measure sweetness, acidity, carbonation, pressure, and color using advanced equipment like spectrophotometers and digital refractometers. Taste experts also perform sensory tests to ensure the flavor matches the Coca-Cola signature profile. Every bottle receives a unique batch code that tracks the exact date, time, and production line used. This allows full traceability, meaning any issue can be quickly identified and isolated. Once the product passes quality checks, it moves to final packaging. Here, robots stack crates or shrink-wrap packs onto pallets. Automated guided vehicles, AGVs, then transport these pallets to vast climate-controlled warehouses. These warehouses maintain ideal temperatures to protect carbonation and flavor stability. Distribution is a massive operation. Coca-Cola operates one of the world's largest logistics networks, delivering millions of bottles daily. Trucks, cargo ships, trains, and distribution vans all play a part. In many regions, Coca-Cola partners with local distribution companies to reach even the smallest shops and street vendors. Smart inventory systems use real-time data to track stock levels in warehouses and retail outlets. This helps schedule deliveries efficiently and prevent shortages. GPS and route optimization technology ensure that delivery trucks choose the fastest and most cost-efficient path. Sustainability has also become a major focus. Many modern factories run partially on solar power, recycle wastewater, and use lightweight PET bottles to reduce plastic usage. Coca-Cola's recycling program encourages the collection and reuse of plastic bottles to minimize environmental impact. By the time a customer opens a bottle of Coca-Cola, the drink has gone through purification, syrup preparation, carbonation, mixing, filling, sealing, testing, packaging, and distribution. An enormous coordinated process driven by science, engineering, automation, and strict quality control. This is how Coca-Cola is produced today: precise, clean, fast, and consistent, ensuring every sip tastes exactly the same, anywhere in the world.